اهلا بيكم فيديو جديد. معاكم مستر توني. النهارده جايين نجرب لعبه كينجدم كام ديليفرنس. كام ديليفرنس 2 هي لعبه ار بي جي في العصور الوسطى في القرن ال15 تقريبا الميلادي. الاول بتلعب كواحد اسمه هنري ده واحد بسيط قوي، في ابن واحد حداد وناس فقراء قوي وبتاع في المملكه، وبيحصل غزو على البلد بتاعتكم وبتهرب تبدأ بقى واحدة واحدة من انت فقير وبسيط قوي، بتقعد تعلى وتتعلم وتعيش القصة والأحداث بقى لغاية ما تبقى جامد وبتاع. احنا مخلصناش كل قصة هنري في الجزء الأول، انت بقى بتكملها هنا في الجزء التاني. والجزء الأول أنا تقريبا قفلته مرتين تلاتة. هي بصراحة اللعبة كقصة حلوة جدا، كجيم بلاي حلو جدا. في ناس ما عجبتهمش عشان هو يعني واقعي ممكن بزيادة أو كده، أو يعني ما تعودوش على اللعبة بسرعة. هي بتاخد وقت السن عشان تتعود عليها، بس بعد كده اللعبة بصراحة فظيعة، والاوبن وورلد بتاعها وكل حاجة فيها بصراحة كانت جامدة اوي. وبتبدأ من الصفر وبتقعد تعلى وتكون نفسك وتبقى نايت وبتاع. لعبة جامدة. بدون كلام كتير يلا نبدأ اللعبة مع بعض ونستكشفها مع بعض. اوكي، نيو جيم. انا ما لعبتش حاجة، انا كنت بشوف بس اللعبة شغالة ولا لا، فهنمسح اللي فات ونبدأ من جديد. كينجدم اوف بوهيميا دي اللي هي البلد بتاعتنا تقريبا، او الكينجدم بتاعتنا يعني. King was taken captive a rebellion nobles and his brother Henry. الكينج بتاعنا اتخطف وحاجات كده وتفاصيل لذيذة. وفي حروب بقى في المملكة وكده يعني. حتة اسمها شدل، مش عارف تنطق ازاي يعني. ترغي انت. ايه بس. جامدة البتاعة دي.
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others. Look
اوكي، احنا في قلعة بنتعرض للغزو. مين ده؟ ده احنا ده هنري ولا ده حد ولا ده مين ده؟ لا مش هنري. هنري ده الشخصية بتاعتنا يعني، اسمه جودوين.
Who's your weapon? To the battlements! Move! Father!
هنري دي الشخصية بتاعتنا.
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze.
قذيفة جاية.
Get ready!
اوبا، انها تقترب علينا. اوبا، الباب اتفتح. مال الشكل غريب كده ليه؟
Make it count.
اوكي، بيقول يطلع فوق السطح. وانا بلعب كجودوين ليه؟ اوكي، انا مش بلعب كهنري ليه؟ مش عارف الصراحه. بيقول لي ممكن تعمل تعمر بكليك يمين هنا عشان اسفل منتصف الهدف. ايه ده؟ قلشت. يس. كروس بو ده ما كانش موجود في الجزء الاول، غريب اوي الصراحه. اوبا، في منتصف الجبل. اديله. اوبا، جت في الشيل ده شكلها. بيقول انزل انزل تحت. هو ايه؟ انا مش مفيش غيري اللي معاه كروس بو ولا ايه؟ ولا الهوا. كروس بو ده سيس قوي. اديله. يعني كلكم معاكم حاجات بتفرقع وانا اللي معايا بيقول لي خد السيف بتاعك وتعالى ورايا. اسمه دراي ديفل، الشيطان النشف. يعني يلا يا ابني. اتاك هولد يو كان ديفند يور سيلف. اوكي، تبعنا ولا ده تبعنا يا عم؟ اي كلب. بيزق بتاع السلم ده بالاي. اوكي. شكل القلعة هتتفشخ. هنري اهو. اوبا اوب. لا بس اصابوني. اهدى يا معلم، اهدى. ايه ده؟ انت بتقول ايه؟
You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
كان جاي يبعت رسالة بس كانش متوقع الحرب دي. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 Normandy 2. دي الافتتاحية. اوكي نايس. بضع أسابيع بيفور، قبل الوقت ده بكم أسبوع يعني. مين اللي بيتمطع ده؟ الواد ده.
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever.
الأمير ده
What does that
مسخرة.
actually mean?
Audentes fortuna juvat. Fortune.
بيعلمني لاتيني.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Berghoff and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir, Trotsky.
سير هانز ده كان بيعمل مشاكل كتير في الجزء الأول. المفروض كنا جايين نبعت رسالة هنا وراجعين تاني للمدينة دي يعني. كنا فاكرين بقى اللي عادي مفيش حاجة يعني وبتاع.
My word, that is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Berghoff must be made of money.
مبهورين بجمال المدينة. الكلب بتاعي
Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine
برد
fellas
عليه
turn
من
up
واحد
on their
واثنين.
doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh?
يقول له هنسلم الرسالة ونروح نصيع بقى.
Care of it himself, unless maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Dick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
حلو حسام بيسوق لوحده ده.
Sir,
ما هذا؟ جيش العدو.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Berghoff's colors. They're from Trotsky.
surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides,
اوبا.
stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors? my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Leipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Leipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund. So it would appear we are enemies.
اوبا، مش مع بعض في نفس الجبهة هم. دول تبع كينج غير الكينج بتاعهم، بينهم مشاكل. ايوه هنتقدم بقى. قول يا هنري قول.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz.
What is your playstyle? Soldier like nothing more than have a weapon in his hand, wear a strong suit of armor, his own short temper. Advisor prefers solo things using his march. Hides in the shadows. بيقول لي اختار الستايل بتاعك اللي انت هتبدأ بيه، ده هتساعدك شوية في الأول. انت من يعني لو انت اخترت السولدر هتبقى قوي شوية، مش عارف تقريبا في القتال وبتاع. هنا ادفايزر. انا يعني غالبا السولدر هقدر اظبطها، بس انا ايه اخد شوية نقط في الحكمة وكده تبقى مفيدة يعني بقى في اي بقى محادثات مع الناس وكده، فنختار دي مثلا.
I'm Lord Capon's advisor and scribe, and now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say?
زودني في الابيليتيز بتاعت دي بقى.
Cuman forces plundered
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band. So why should I trust you?
اوكي. اوكي اوكي. يعني اي كل العوامل بتأثر على قدرتك على الاقناع، فيقول لك شكلك وطريقة الكلام بتاعتك ومش عارف ايه والشهرة بتاعتك، كل ده بيأثر على البرسويجن. انت تقنع اللي قدامك بالكلام ده، اللي انت تخليه يصدقك يعني. اوكي، فدي العوامل اللي هي التلاتة دول، والريبيوتيشن بتاعتك اللي هي اللي على الصفرة اللي على الشمال دي. بيقول لي choose correctly choosing speech you will try to sell situation with diplomatic skills. احنا اعلى حاجة عندنا السبيتش لا اللي هي السولدر. or try appealing to your noble appearance. People are inclined to believe well dressed lower than a beggar. Alternatively try to win archer skill and strengths. as an envoy from an alliance. يعني ممكن اختار دي على السرية، دي اعلى حاجة عندي اللي هي 16.
We want to negotiate an alliance. We'll come to an agreement with your lord in Trotsky.
and maybe offer to deal with those bandits for you. After all, you haven't been able to track them down. So we can take matters into our own hands. So move aside, and let us, dutiful knights, pass.
Don't provoke me, boy.
اوبا
You're passed to a place you don't want to be.
اتضايق
Didn't
مني.
you say you were a scribe? Or are you trying to tell me you're a knight
اوه
and a scribe? Don't try to pull the wool over my eyes.
فشلنا في الحتة دي.
Don't listen to
كنت
him.
المفروض اختار الأولانية ممكن.
He's traveling with me for the first time, and evidently, he's got a bit above himself. We've come on the orders of Margrave Jobst of Moravia, and we bear a message from Sir Hanish of Lipa, Divish of Tarnberg, and Radzig Kobula. Our message concerns the offer of an alliance that it seems you need as much as we do right
كلامي
now.
كان متناقض شوية.
All right then. You may carry on, but put your men in their place, sir, before their impertinence leads you into trouble.
شكلي بقى وحش.
Indeed, I will. Thank you, Captain.
بس هو هنا احنا لسه في الأول اللي هو اللي معايا ده أنقذني. جوه اللعب بقى هفشل هيضربوني مثلا كده يعني.
You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall. Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone led a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
هنخيم هنا ده عشان مش هيدخلونا في القلعة بالليل يعني.
Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank.
Bothering me much.
اوكي ده الحصان بتاعنا اسمه بيبلز. الحرف البي اللي هو فوق على الخريطة ده الميشن بتاعتنا. وعلى الكلب عمال يهوى هنا اهو.
For Christ's sake. Henry! Call on
Come
that
here.
damn
What's all the
dog
fuss about,
before
Mutt?
he wolfs
Are
down
you
the
that
last
hungry?
of our mates.
All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah! Peace at last. That bark.
Aye, aye.
بنده الكلب بدوس اكس.
Doggy.
اوكي
Here you go. Take it.
لا معيش اكل.
Stay.
ممكن اطلب منه كذا حاجة. هنا بلم زهور. اوكي تعال نرجع بقى نشوف ولا استنى. اوكي موضوع كبير كده ليه؟ منيو نيم. مش شايف حاجة، انت بتقولي ايه يا عم؟ بولدر. اوكي، ولا افتكر حاجة من الحاجات دي طبعا. بيقولي التفاصيل الارمور اللي المفروض البسها. بيقولي انت ممكن تعمل كذا، تظبط كذا لبس يعني لكذا مناسبة وكده. زي مثلا قال اعمل بدلة كلها بدلة حديد يعني للقتال وكده. ممكن زي لبس تاني للستيلز اللي انا استخبى وبتاع. ممكن لبس للمناسبات او حاجة كده يعني. ماشي اوكي. اوكي ماشي. ده البتاع التاني، كل دول مالت. معيش غير ده دلوقتي. ماشي اوكي، دي الحاجات اللي معايا. طيب ده اكل. اعمل ايه؟ اسأله على اكل للكلب.
Listen, would you have some scraps for a mutt? That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
بيقول له كل قبل كده ما عندناش في اكل كتير، مش ناقصه لغي يعني. we'll get food.
Come on, Oates. We'll get to Trotsky tomorrow, and there'll be plenty of food there. We're a noble's escort, so they're obliged to feed us well. Pheasant in wine, roast pork with apples. Those sausages of yours are only fit for a dog anyway. For Christ's sake, stop giving me a hard time. I'll have you know that sausage is fucking good. But neither you nor your dog will get to taste
كنت
it.
متوقع
Wouldn't you
برضه
swap it for something?
مش هيرضى.
I might. Tankard has my ring. I lost it to him at dice, and if I go home without it, my old woman will send me right back. If you can get it back, I'll be glad to give you that sausage. Well, I'll see what I can do.
اوكي هنحاول لو جبنا له الرينج بتاعه والخاتم بتاعه من الراجل ده هيدينا
Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
هيدينا البتاع.
I see you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure. How's about spicing it up with a little wager?
I heard you won a ring off Oates. What about that?
Fortune favours the brave, lad. But if you lose, you'll pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trotsky. All right?
يعني لعبوا على الخاتم بتاع الراجل.
We'll
dice basic rules. If you're in gambling you can find the game dice Deliverance. كان نفسي افهم اللعبة دي من كذا لعبة والله، كل مرة انفض. تعالى نفهمها بقى. held dice from previous throws. dice select to be held. current selection. Okay, choosing if you have any lesson, you can choose to use them before starting the game. Was like, okay, course, nice. اوكي مش فاهم قوي بس ماشي. 1600 الوحيد دي ليها اكتر حاجة قيمة الواحد، وبعد كده الستة، بعد كده الخمسة، بعد كده الأربعة. واحد اتنين تلاتة أربعة خمسة 500، اتنين تلاتة 750، من واحد لستة تاخد 1500. اوكي زي البوكر كده. اتنين 400، 800. الموضوع طلع صعب.
See whose side luck is on
يلا
today.
نجرب. اوكي هولد داي بس جيف اب. اوكي 5 5 5 6 6. ممكن نهولد 6 5، نجازف نعمل ستريك. ماشي تعالى نجازف. المفروض نعمل ايه؟
What's taking you so long? There's nothing to it.
اوكي اشمعنى 5 يعني؟ يا عم ماشي. هتلاقي له واحد من اولها يا ابن التيت. ايه يا عم ده؟
Aye, that'll do.
هو بيخسرني في كل حاجة قصده ولا ايه؟
No, that's as far as I go.
يا ابن التيت. ايه ده ما جابش سكور كبير ليه؟ مش الواحد مش رقم عالي؟ واحد ب100 اهو. اوكي. واحد واحد واحد. لازم يعني لو واحدين بس ما يجيبوش حاجة، لو 3 وحيد يجيبوا 1000. صح صح. اوكي حلوة دي. يلا بينا.
Kurva! Damn your
accept.
eyes.
نايس.
Played well. What's to be
ابتديت
done?
افهم اللعبة
A
شوية.
bet is a bet. Here's your ring.
نايس خدنا الخاتم.
Come on, Conrad.
مع السلامة يا معلم.
Let's throw a few dice.
هات بقى السجق.
It seems Tankard can't tell a 5 from a 6. I won that ring off him.
You beat the bastard. Ha! You're a dab hand, Henry. Thanks. Will you give it to me? If I go home without it, the old woman will break her broom
خاتم
over
مراته.
my back.
What will you give me for it?
Well, all I've got here is some grub. Want a sausage? It's venison.
All right. And enough games. You won't easily find another mug who'll exchange a ring for a sausage.
Yeah. True enough.
خاتم بالسجق. ماشي يا عم.
Leave me alone. I know you only too well. It's all
تعالى يا كلب.
one little game.
تعالى نده له
Then you
بيكس.
go and take my last groschen.
انت باصص فين يا ابني؟ انا هنا يا ابني.
Look what I have for you.
خد يا عم سقط.
Why don't we carry on to the foothill of Trotsky? They must have
مبسوط؟
a tavern there. A fellow could have a game there.
مبسوط؟
Give over, tankard. There'll be
يلا بقى عشان كفاية كده.
Henry, come here. Henry, what the fuck was that about?
عايز ايه يلا؟
What about?
With that captain? I thought they got us all. The way you provoked.
بيهزقني اللي حصل مع مع الكابتن الحيوان اللي من شوية ده. لا مؤاخذة أنا آسف.
I got a bit carried away.
Well, you shouldn't have. We're lucky they didn't shoot us down on the spot. Did you notice how many of them there were? You better keep your nose out of it next time.
ما تزيدش بقى خلاص.
I apologize.
أنا آسف يا عم تاني.
That's all right. I understand how you feel.
أنا مستحملك من الجزء
Turn off
الأول
my
أصلا.
nerves too. And keep quiet tomorrow in front of von Berghoff. I'm here to do the talking. We'll deliver our message and fulfill our mission. If we arrange a truce with the League of Lords, then Hanush will finally have to take me seriously. Well, since you're so sure of yourself, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So
أنا
then,
أتمرن.
eh?
يلا نتمرن.
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or should we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself.
بيقول له
Got armor on? So just grab your helmet.
هتراهن ولا
Here's a
هتتمرن
practice
وخلاص؟
sword for you. Have that
خايف
ready
يراهن.
too.
اوكي. حط السيف هنا. يلا بينا.
So,
يلا بينا.
should we start?
Do you think we're going to fight with our cocks? Put on your helmet and armor, grab a practice sword and come along.
إذا لسه. فين الخوذة؟ بنحط اللي هي تحت الخوذة ونلبس الخوذة. الحمرا دي يعني كده لبستها ماشي. اوكي كده ماشي.
Can we start with the swordplay?
ايه الخوذة العبيطة
Your
دي؟
armor. Good. I won't hold back. Ready?
انت هتلعبني من غير خوذة؟ لا ما هتلعب مع خوذة.
Let's start. Draw your sword.
فين
This
السورد؟
time, let's get warmed
اهو
up.
انا ما ادوس على
I'll
واحد.
attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me.
Press the performer attack, select the direction, see long spikes. اوكي دي الاتجاهات اللي انا بضرب منها، تحت فوق يمين شمال. هو كده بيدافع يمين فالمفروض ما اضربش يمين، كده اضرب شمال مثلا. كده بيديفند عادي بيصد.
Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough.
اما انت اتخبطت.
Foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
اوكي
Enough.
Now you're warmed up, eh?
سخنت دلوقتي.
But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Now save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard.
هوبا
Defend yourself properly. Good.
يلا.
Good. Nice. Good. That's the way.
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back.
الصد بيستهلك
Do
الاستامينا
that by means of a
اللي هو
perfect
البار
block.
الاصفر ده.
Perfect block, eh? You You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
You're doing great, Henry.
بيقول انت ممكن تعمل بلوك مظبوط في اللحظة المناسبة.
Pretty good.
لا ده فشل.
Too soon.
ايوه
Nice.
لما يجي علامة الشيلد الاخضر ده.
Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Sweet.
اول ما تيجي العلامة الزرقاء بدوس اتاك. صدى وضربة صدى وضربة على طول.
You're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then.
بيعلمني اللي انا كنت بعمله في الاول. انا اهجم في الحتة اللي هو مش بيصد فيها يعني كده مثلا كده مثلا كده مثلا كده مثلا اديله. استسلمت ولا ايه؟
Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100
هيراهني
Russian?
دلوقتي. يلا بينا.
100? How about
أكتر.
200?
200.
Are you feeling confident or not?
Fine, 200. On guard.
يلا بينا.
The first hit. All square again. Well done.
تعبت. السمنة خلصت. اديله. اديله. اي اديله.
Go for it.
Fuck me.
Fuck me.
Nice block.
ايه صد. السكيل بتاعت السورد عالي ده.
How do you do it?
تعبت ريح. اوبا.
That's what I call swordplay.
وير فير. فاك مي. مسخرة.
Go for it. Done it.
Fuck me.
Come on, Henry. That was some wallop.
استنى الواد ده ايه؟ هنقعد نتبرس كده لبكره ولا ايه؟ كفايه بقى يا ابني. يس كسبت.
I yield. Enough. Fuck's sake.
ايوه كده.
Unstoppable. Oh, you won the bet. Fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trotsky.
لا انا عايز فلوس دلوقتي.
Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
حلو حلو نايس. يلا بينا. اوبا. نقعد ناكل.
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
بيقول لي انت اتحسنت من اخر مره في رتاي. رتاي دي كانت الحته اللي بنتبارز فيها وبتاع. بقول له انا كسبتك هناك
I
برضه.
won back then too, as I recall. You had to give me your bow.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
دي حاجات هتزود ممكن نزود السبيتش.
He was well pissed off. If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we dragged you home right away.
And if I hadn't left him a fistful of coin to boot.
Throwing groschen around like that? Fellas, if a rainy day comes, you'll be fucked.
بيقول لي اقنعتهم ان انت عبيط القريه بقى.
I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry? You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook
Teresa.
at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
She's my sweetheart. And that's all I'll tell you.
Ach, don't be such a monk. Out with it.
Listen up. I'll tell you what that girl can do. The wildest she-cat I know. So when she's stripped off...
Enough, enough. You want to be a chivalrous knight, and you talk like that about a damsel? For shame.
يلا
You
نام.
know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
انا باصص كده ليه؟
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
نزود ايه الستيلز؟ ممكن نزود الستيلز.
In the camp, with you lot. It was Conrad's turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet. So I stretched out for a bit by the horses.
Oh, yeah? Where? You didn't see him?
I was going for wood.
It was getting dark. I reckon he just overlooked me.
You gave me a nasty shock when you came out of the darkness. You're as quiet as a mouse, and that's the truth.
ممكن
And what
الستيلز يبقى
about,
مفيد.
time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
I've already told you all I know. Von Berghoff is the royal chamberlain. It's like this. There's the king, then him, then a very big gap, and then me. And we are envoys sent to offer him an alliance.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy.
حسن السورد ولا الهيفي ويبن ولا الانارمد؟ ممكن احسن انارمد عشان في الاول هنضرب ناس كتير بالايد يعني.
Well, that's because we trained with weapons. They're good in a skirmish, but sometimes it just comes to fists. And putting a fella half a head taller than you on his arse, especially when he thinks he's tough as nails. Ha! That's pure poetry.
True, true. Just make sure you're not the one getting knocked on his arse.
I'm surprised you didn't say a sword, since you never stop going on about the sword Ishvan Toth stole from you.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
Ah, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
عايز
No,
الراجل ده.
thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this... Let's go and strip, Henry.
راح يستحمى.
Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
بيقولوا البتاع دي مش
We're
امان.
not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
هم قلعوا كده ليه؟
Fit for a king.
ده الكلسون ده ولا ايه؟
You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
يقول لك هتخلي المسائل تكش.
What's the matter? Females!
يقول له في ستات.
Let's go to them.
Sir Hans!
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to...
Hans!
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Hear that singing? They must be close.
شكلك هتلبسنا.
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer. Shit! One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it! Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side. It worked. Let's go.
This racket here.
مسخرة الطريقة بتاعت التيوتوريال دي. مد يا ابني. اهم. اتفضل اتفضل انت الاول. روح اتضرب بقى.
Pana je u muzyky, směje se na chasníky, klienty ujedí, Pana sama sedí, aleluja domine, aleluja.
اوبا.
Henry, I told you to.
يا لهوي. يا كلاب. قتلوا الرجالة.
Stay down, for fuck's sake.
الراجل الكبير. من أولها كده. خدوا الجواب كمان. والستات.
Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
نغتصبوها.
Hey!
فضحتنا.
Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
فتحتنا من غير لازمة.
Catch them! Enough, I said!
What the fuck? She's mine!
اديله احسن.
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiot! After them! Along the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Just now!
هوبا صبنا.
Come on! We'll cut them up on the other side! Oh, he's caught it quick!
Oh, Mott.
What the fuck was that, Henry? You're rescuing a damsel in distress.
I'm done with running.
Oh, oh, really? And what exactly do you call? Oh, oh shit! Oh, you've been hit.
What?
انت مش حاسس ان في حاجة في ظهرك؟
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait! Ah!
Fuck! We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage. I'd lead the way.
الراجل ده مريب.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish. We'll get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up. So, how far is it to Trotsky? There's someone in front of us. Down.
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge.
We
And
can't
keep
go
your
this
eyes
way.
peeled,
Go
right?
around.
You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rocks. And you, go to the pond. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report. Footprints, blood trails,
He'll see us.
everything.
We'll have to wait.
You want us to
Get to work.
swim all the fucking way across? Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
It's still easier here than that skirmish
Now.
on the other side.
Stumbling about in the pitch black, when all your torch does is blind you.
Leave it out. Catch them when they get better. Better than getting killed in the skirmish.
بطيء كده ليه؟ انجز. انا اسرع اوي.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck. Use your head. Be careful. Stick behind me.
Lefty yesterday.
They're coming here. Stand still.
You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they tried to swim across the pond, they'll be found half dead somewhere on the bank.
Run, quick.
Why are we moving down?
اجري هلا.
Oh, no. Fuck, they're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
Cut those naked bastards! Quiver! They're feeding into the rocks! Hurry! Run around! We'll catch them at the top!
نعمل ايه؟ انجز انجز.
What now?
ايه يا ابني انت مت ولا ايه؟ انا المصاب مش انت.
Take cover.
Run ahead of them!
ربيتك.
Where now, for fuck's sake? Damn it, they're everywhere.
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it! This isn't going to help us. Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
اوكي. بيقول اكتشف الحتة.
There's a path, but through fissures. Oh, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
Where are they? I don't know. They must have come this way. Damn it. If only that bloody
وراح فين؟
idiot hadn't broken his leg climbing down the cliff. He was trying to catch up with him. Aye. But he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark. You keep watch here, and I'll go and push through. Give me a shout if you see them. Aye. When the others get here, we'll move in from both sides. And send someone after me, too. Got it.
خد نعمل ايه دلوقتي؟ اوه ده مش الراجل ده؟
Hans! Hey, Hans! Where is he?
الستيلز عالي اهو. ينفع اضربه؟
Now you're gonna die.
لا.
Alert! To arms!
اديله.
Get out of here right now.
انا كنت استخبيت انا وخدت حقتش. يوه نبدأ من الاول. ماشي يا عم. طب ما اجي اروح كده بقى.
But through fissures. Oh, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
There were soldiers there, so I set off after you. Kurva. That was a hellish maze. Let's go then.
كده احسن.
Hurry! We'll climb.
نتزحلق. غزه. طب ما اجري وخلاص. طيب
You're a dead man. Ha!
اديله. هوبا الكلب تمر فيك السجق والله. اوبا
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job.
دي ذكريات الجزء الأول.
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders.
أنا خلاص مت ولا إيه؟ وبشوف بحلم؟
Come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are. Am I?
Dead.
Am I dead? Not yet. I'm dead though.
If I'm not, then how come?
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up.
اصحى هنري. اصحى.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
انت قلعت الراجل وخدت لبسه خلاص.
Where am I? Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot down hawk.
يا لهوي وقع بكل ده؟
And that fella landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same.
وقعت عليه.
What are you wearing? Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. I mean, if you're capable of running at all.
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up.
اوكي. فورتونا.
Not good. I feel like it's all up for me.
Just hang in there, damn it. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there.
اوبا الهلاوس اشتغلت.
Henry, what are you staring at?
Horseman. Faster.
I'm doing what I can, pal. Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
خضتني يا عم.
Fuck.
ربيت امه.
palace is in flames. We're gonna die here.
You survived Scallops, and you'll survive this. Come on!
Bianca.
Come on!
فيها هلاوس بقى ولا ايه؟
Father? Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Are you mad?
Mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you. No.
ده اللي حصل في الجزء الأول.
Say right now. Give the sword to
For
Sir
Christ's sake,
Anything happens, he'll take
come
care of you.
on! Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see.
دي القلعة.
Henry, focus.
Take me away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
No.
Please. God, there's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Right. No.
Give into it. Hang in there.
Look.
Make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
عم خلاص بقى.
Henry, snap out of it. Stay with me. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on. Hold on. We're here.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
مال الحاجة دي.
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed, but don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whoresons.
اوبا.
Think again,
Hey, lad. Are you alive, lad?
يا عم خلاص بقى. كل ده دم.
I've got the scallops. They burned it to the ground. slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor.
And what about that cutthroat?
You can go out and have a look at him. Hans gave him a right hammering. I didn't get a wink of sleep with that corpse in my yard.
I understand. I'm sorry we caused you such trouble. But you'll save Hans, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
I've had worse. My shoulder stings a bit, but I'm all right otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire.
علمني
If that
الأساسيات
ain't
بقى.
enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushenna's my name.
And I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out.
اوكي. من اوكي، بيقول انت وقعت من حتة كبيرة يعني عندك انجز كتير. احنا فقدنا كل الليفلز بتاعتنا والبيركس، فهنعيد من الاول بقى ان شاء الله يعني. بي بي بيمهدك ازاي هنرجع تاني بعد ما كنا جامدين في اللعبة الاولانية، يعني هترجع من الصفر تاني. اوكي. being a depletes your life can even kill you. stop bleeding. لازم نوقف
Damn, this wound is still bleeding. I better bandage it up quick before I bleed out.
اوكي، لازم نوقف البليدنج اللي هو الدم اللي عمال ينزف منه ده، النزيف. فبنستخدم يوز. نستخدم كله. كونفيرم. اوكي. مش قاصد ادوس هنا. اوكي، احنا كده وقفنا النزيف. معناش اكل صح؟ اوكي. معناش اكل. يلا يلا، ممكن ناكل من هنا. ايه الفرق؟ اوكي، هيرجع هيلث، شوية هيلث ده.
That's really good.
لا ما
I
رجع،
wouldn't say no to some more.
بس انا لسه جعان، في علامة اللي هي الاكل دي.
True bliss is a full belly.
كده راح. اوكي. ايه ده؟ دي الجثة. في اكل هنا، تعالى ناخده. خد كله يا عم. saving the game. The game saves the donor during important moments or when you quit. اوكي. ده احنا هنا ما بيخليناش نعمل سيف للجيم. يا اما بتسيف يا اما بتشرب الويك سيفير شنابس ده، او بتنام، او بتقفل وتسيف اللعبة، او بتسيف اوتوماتيكلي، يعني اوتوماتيك في الحتة المهمة يعني.
Seems Bujana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
الكلب ده ايه؟ تعال ناخد اللي معاه. خد كله يلا. المفروض نستحمى. هنا. نايس.
Feel like a new man.
اللبس ده فيه دم. ايه الفرق بين ده وده؟ اوكي. مش فاهم حاجة. اوكي ماشي. آه. اوكي نغسل نفسنا تاني. نايس النتفة اهي. مم. ممكن نغسل دي ونشوف. طيب ولازم اغسل حاجة حاجة ولا ايه؟ ده بيزود بيعلي النويز visibility كاريزما. اوكي ماشي ممكن نخلي ده دلوقتي. انا لسه جعان. طب كل يا عم. بص النورشمنت 79 اهي. اوكي كفاية كده. اوه نايس هيلثي عالي اهو. ايه دي؟ ايه العلامة دي؟ اوفر ايتنج كلت زي اللزوم. طيب ماشي.
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased.
ما غباش عليك
Henry.
وانت
I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and...
All right.
Sage has a purple blossom and chamomile has at the back of the hut. There's a foot. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with the...
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse. Seeing him lying there...
I understand. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and...
True. Leaving him lying around here doesn't...
And it ain't either. But what can I do? Of course, if it bothers you, grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you...
Yeah.
اوكي اوكي دي الماب. المفروض نروح هنا. اوكي اه ده اللي البتاع السبيد. اوكي تعالى يا عم. بعيد ولا ايه؟
Ah, shit. Oh, my shoulder. Oh, this bastard's hard work. I'll put him down somewhere for a while so I can start digging.
احنا فين رايحين نحفر؟ اوكي نايس. نرجع بقى.
Damn, his shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain. Purple flower, sage, there we go.
عايزين بقى البتاع البيضة دي. ايوه محتاجة الاتنين دول عشان تعمل الدواء ده.
Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need.
خلاص كده.
So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
نايس. صوت الكلب.
What's that dog mate?
يا رب ما يجيب لي. احنا انت سيفت وانا بقى بموت وسيفت. سيفت انا بموت. ايه يا لهوي. يا انت بتهزر. كل ده ما تسيفش. بتهزر. اوكي اوكي يلا بينا نرجع. اوكي نرجع المرة دي بقى من الطريق عادي بلاش هبل.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
اوكي يقول لي في حاجة حصلت.
Some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
Somewhere in the rocks. What do you know about it?
ممكن نحط ده هنا.
We're from Lord von Burgos, and we're looking for those murderers.
I know Lord von Burgos' people, and I ain't never seen you before.
Lord von Burgos is reinforcing his garrison on account of them renegades that are wandering around here. We're new.
Oh, shouldn't all his people have waffen rocks and shields with his colors?
For Christ's sake, woman, stop annoying me with your endless fucking questions. I'm the one asking the questions. And when I say we're from Bergov, then we're from fucking Bergov. Tell me, how come there's all these bloody rags here, eh? Spit it out. The blood's not even dry.
I was treating two fellas from Sheleoth, what got badly beaten up in a brawl in the tavern there yesterday.
Now, isn't that a coincidence? Right at the time when we're looking for two battered murderers around here. Out with the truth, you old hag, or we'll torch the whole place under your feet.
I'm telling you the truth. I treated them...
Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
I'm Henry of Skalitz. I'm accompanying Sir Hans Capon on a mission to deliver an important letter to Lord von Bergov. We were the ones who were ambushed yesterday by the pond. And Sir Hans isn't fit to travel now. Please report to Trotsky that we'll come as soon as we can. And have them send us horses and some clothing. And an escort would be good too.
Shit, how about that? I didn't expect you to fall for it so easily.
Shit.
We're not von Bergov's men, and we'll deal with him later. Like we did with you yesterday by the pond. But that's the least of your worries now. We'll take your Sir Hans with us. But we've no need of you. Farewell, Henry of Skalitz.
Hey,
This'll be
you!
quick, boy.
اه عايز اجرب. انا كنت هقول له الاختيار التاني بس دوست ده بالغلط.
Such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's? I should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
Yesterday down by the pond. Two of them fled and they must be hiding here somewhere. Hey, you! What do you want? Come. Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the
شكلكم
pond
كذابين وش.
yesterday. A couple of them fled. So tell me who you are.
You're from Lord von Bergov? You don't look like it.
Kulva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Bergov, then we're from fucking von Bergov. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to cold steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
We're missing members looking in the wrong place. Clear off. Send them away. ممكن نجرب.
I'm Pavel, and I'm here to help Bozhena. I don't know anything about any attack, but I met some of von Bergov's men in the woods too. They had his shields and Waffenrocks. They were looking for some cutthroats. I gave them directions here, so you can join them once they get here.
Fuck.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Fuck it. Just tell them we'll wait for them in the tavern in Jelioff. All right?
Nice.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanush of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Berghoff. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. I was sure they'd see through you. You thought up quite a story. It was a story, right?
Oh, I didn't meet anyone up top, but they swallowed it all right. What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell
اوكي
you how to
اتعلمنا
go
الالكيمي
about
بقى.
it.
All right, I'll try. But I'm not...
I told you, I have a book here with the recipe. But it'll be...
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice...
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to...
يلا بينا.
Everything's prepared. There's an alchemy bench in the alcove. Go to it and we'll get started. First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
اوكي
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
قولي تاني كده. واين محتاجين واين.
What are you waiting for? Pour it in there.
اوكي فين الواين؟ الواين اهو.
So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot, so you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling.
فين الفيزرز دي؟
It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand.
اوكي.
All right. Let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron. Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again.
الموضوع معقد. انا عايز افهم اللي قالته ده موجود ولا لا. حط البتاع، اقلب السان جلاس. طيب ايه
What are you waiting for? Put it on the fire.
واقلب دي.
Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All
Okay.
right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron. Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in.
فين؟ منين؟
Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
اوكي. لا، الموضوع طلع مش سهل.
Here it is.
Oh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
يس، عايزين ننام. يلا بينا. عايزين ننام للصبح. بص، كل ما تزود كل ما تجوع اكتر، بس هيلثك بيعلى. بس هو مش محتاج انام للصبح يعني، بس هنا ايه، انت محتاج تنام يوصل ده 100% برضه. نام لغاية الساعة 5 الصبح، 12 ساعة ان شاء الله ما حد حوش. هتحلم تاني؟ يا دي النيلة.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine. And I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
Rotten hell.
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
فوق يا هم هنري فوق.
Where's my fucking sword?
يا ابو السورد بتاعك ده يا اخي.
I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you.
اوريك يا كلب. تقريبا ده اللي خلص عليه الجزء الاول.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
مين البند عليا ده؟
Hallelujah.
هللويا.
I thought you'd never wake.
دي اللي انقذناه ولا مين دي؟
Were you having a nightmare?
دي مين يا بت؟
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night.
Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Full maiden. My father.
Pa, without a doubt. I hope his soul and Ma's find peace.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. It could mean you cling too much to the past, and you ought to find a new path. But I think it's a good thing he's more important to you than that.
Thanks, Pavlena. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will... But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine.
هو صوته تخن جداري مرة واحدة.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too.
يلا بينا ناكل.
Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Perk points. Any level will give you perks. You can use them to unlock this. B. Okay. اوكي. مين ليفل؟ احنا معانا 12 available perk points. charming man. Mama said you should every day. اوكي. اوكي. ممكن اعلي دي. احنا ليفل 6 ماشي كده بقى 11. ينفع لي حاجة واحدة بس. speech. ممكن نعمل دي، مش عارف الصراحة. ما ينفعش اختار الاتنين، دايما لازم اختار حاجة من الحاجات المفتوحة. يعني دي ممكن اختار دي برضو. ماشي كده مفيش حاجة نعملها تاني. اوكي يلا بينا. يلا ناكل. كفاية اكل. اوكي دول كلهم قاعدين.
Look who's finally up! Good morning, Henry. You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
All the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a bull.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a
humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here.
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did...
Well, as I said, they took him
There must have been 10 of them. I hadn't...
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might...
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes...
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
الثانية اللي أنقذت.
Hans was badly wounded during a night raid on Talmberg Castle, and I had to carry him out of the battle on my back, so he wouldn't fall into enemy hands.
Gracious! Raiding a castle? That must be pretty wild, eh?
Indeed it was! Arrows raining down, outnumbered by hordes of foes mercilessly charging at us from all sides. I'm truly indebted to Henry for getting me out of that fix.
But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
True. I'll never forget you for dragging me all the way here from...
You're quite welcome. The Lords of Lipa do not leave their friends in the lurch.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
I have something for you.
ما أو الست
Ma
دي.
had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlena. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
شكرا يا جماعة، شكرا والله.
Coming late, Ma. I got held up in...
يلا بينا ولا إيه؟
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
What about the rest of our company?
You saw for yourself. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial, and then...
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a master.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I'd known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
What about Mutt? He's
والكلب.
bound to be looking for us.
عايزين نروح نجيب
We
الكلب.
can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I tell you, I saw him there.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle, but that's nonsense. Toth and Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. It was dark. God knows.
I saw him, the bastard, and I...
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. You're still my protector, though, so you need a weapon right away.
Thanks.
Oh, as do I. Come on. Let's get going.
يلا بينا. جابت لنا سندوتشات للرحلة. حاجة طيبة والله. طيبة أوي حزلقوم. شكرا شكرا. عسل والله. الله ما يموتوش بس. نايس. ده كان البرولوج بتاع اللعبة. امسك نفسك. ايه ده؟ جامدة المزيكا.
Hope they've got a good physician at this castle, or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet, but I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
محدش هنا ولا ايه؟
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am? No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai! Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me! No, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
ايوه، ايه هو بقى اللي هنعمله؟
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
And the first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messed.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Rattay?
To Rattay? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for a total...
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas. Instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
It's not your fault they died. Don't blame yourself.
We have to take care of their bodies at least. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenas. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Rattay with our heads held high.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers. What is it? That's that woman from the pond.
دي اللي انقذوها.
You gave us away for?
I've heard that witch. Wench.
What I tell you?
اديله.
What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.